We'll go. Oh, all right. Well, hey
Oh,
everybody, welcome
fuck.
back to Brat's in the. Nope, I already started. It's too late.
Ugh, it's a sleepy episode.
Welcome everybody to Brat's in the back row. I'm
May, your
Allie.
mic isn't on. Just keep going, Allie.
I'm waiting for you. It's your turn.
Oh, I'm Emily. We'll wait till May's done.
And Maylina's having tech problems.
She's
Yeah.
just talking. There's nothing happening. And she's
There's nothing happening. It's a rough week for the Brats here.
everything's
We're all
wrong.
everything's wrong. We're all going through separate little ailments. It's so bad.
Wait, what ailment is May going through? Life?
Her
Oh, this.
headphones aren't connecting.
Oh well, this tech thing. This tech thing's an ailment. That's right.
It's an ailment.
I can't hear you, May. You're just not talking.
Oh, I hope everyone who's has the video version is enjoying themselves because Melina's just kind of screaming her head off, but we can't hear her. Oh, she's having a live crash out.
The crash out. Remember a couple episodes ago at the beginning we were talking about the year of the crash out? It's happening now.
It's happening now. No, babe, we can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
Hear me. I need a verb response.
I can hear
Yes,
you.
Yes. And that's Melina.
This is Melina.
And that's Melina. So yes. Yes, the Brats are all going through an ailment. Sarah is sick again, and so she could not join us. Emily's legs are broken.
They're not broken. My knee is just fucked. It hurts so much.
They're one light tap away from shattering.
I'm like that like that SpongeBob episode where the guy has glass bones. That's me.
Yeah, exactly.
I just go,
That's you.
I'll show you all. Hold on.
Oh, all right.
Ow.
What are you gonna show us?
Emily's gonna take off their clothes.
Oh my god!
Oh, I don't think we can do that on the pod. I think we'll get banned from YouTube.
We could just blur it out. We could do it if we had a Patreon. Yeah.
Hold on. I have to wait until they.
I put icy hot on my knee, so now it feels a little better. That's what I was grabbing before this.
I see. And you're wearing compression socks? Is that what they're like a knee brace?
This is the knee brace. This is my mom's knee brace because she has like ailments as well. And I was like, Mom, this is like the super intense one where it's essentially like a compression sock for my knee.
Yeah.
I slept with it. But yeah, I put the icy hot on. It I got out of my chair and I just went and I went, I'm down. It's all happening now. Okay. I had to do a write-up at work. It was a whole thing.
Oh, are you getting work? I hope you get workers' comp.
I'm not.
I think you should.
It's not because it's a.
Did you try? Did you try?
I don't care.
Well, it's not. I don't think it'll work.
It's not like a worker. It's a previous thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I had to do. They just were like, just in case something happens, give us a what happened.
They're covering their ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is yes.
And what you should have said is, well, I fell down the stairs.
Well, I killed myself. I threw myself because of the woes I experienced in the workplace. I threw myself off the roof, like a rag doll. I was just like, and it's your fault. It's your fault. No. Yes.
So the brats are low energy today. So if you're listening along, grab your cup of tea, wrap yourself in a little blanket. We're watching a cute little Japanese movie today called Swing Girls. It's got you gotta watch it with subtitles. And if you're still in the year of our Lord 2025 afraid of subtitles, or you can't read, Catch up. What the fuck, man?
Wait, two different things. Two different things. You can judge the people that don't watch subtitles, but I don't know if the literacy rates. Literacy. I also thought you were gonna say if you're still in the year of our Lord 2025, and then just ended the sentence, and I was all, where are you in time?
I've ascended. I am beyond time,
the need
space.
for
I can't. Yeah, I can't be confined amongst your human restraints.
Your moral, your pleb.
Well, I watched Interstellar for the first time, and that's like part of it.
Wow. How did you feel about Interstellar?
Okay, I am not a big sci-fi person because they freak me out because they're usually
major movie for you to watch in this time of your life right now.
Is it?
It is kind of crazy.
It's a lot.
It's emotionally draining.
It kind of it was. Everybody was watching it and they were like, "Allie, have you seen Interstellar?" And I was like, "I don't want to because A, it's a sci-fi movie. I don't like them. B, it's like 4 hours long or whatever because it's a Christopher Nolan film.
Because it's Christian.
It's Christian. Yeah. It's 4 hours long because it's Christian. You guys can't make those jokes anymore. That's why our videos won't upload.
Yeah, that's why Adobe Premiere Pro fucking hates me. It's like corrupt file, God's wrath.
Yeah. My coworker said that CapCut is back though.
But I'm not fucking with that. I'm not gonna deal with that anymore because evil.
Evil.
I thought that was the only one. I thought that's the one that was working.
CapCut did work, and it was a good program, but I don't know. After the TikTok thing, I was all, we're done with this company.
Well, it's gonna get banned again or whatever, so maybe we should.
I'd rather pay my $22 a month.
Did you get my Zelle?
Yes, I did get your Zelle.
She Zelle requested me. She's all $11, please. And I was like, oh shit.
There was a threat. I think my message was like, I control the Adobe. Pay now.
I think so. It was all money.
Money.
Yeah. I watched Interstellar. It was fine. I thought about our friend Kevin while I watched the whole thing. It was
it's like a goddamn class.
Yes, I think it's like a super like impressive movie and like the thoughts that it had were really good. It's good. Okay, fine. It's
Who's
good.
Kevin? What? Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige.
Kevin is the guy from Melina's Asian graduation who worked on Interstellar and was miserable the entire time.
Why do you remember his name? The speaker, May. The speaker. The guy that went on for hours. And we were just having to sit there, and he's like, kinda hated who he was and what he did.
He was
I love
just
that you
not
guys remember
happy.
that. 'Cause, like, I blacked out.
I think you were more allowed to be blacked out. We had to face the man and watch him go, fuck this.
Yeah, he's so miserable. I hope he's okay because he's just so upset where he was in life.
I don't think he's okay.
Part of his speech was like, "You one day will be." I remember this is the part of the speech I remember, because he's saying like one day you'll be like working on the set of Interstellar and it's dark and it's cold and you're miserable and you haven't seen your families in months and you're wondering if it was all worth it.
And I was like,
dude,
I don't.
Sitting in the audience like, oh my god.
I think you're realizing it wasn't worth it. I think it was worth it
because to find a different career path.
I think you need to go into something else.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not remember his name. The dude. I know you're our friend Kevin.
Our friend Kevin. And that was my Interstellar letterboxd review. I said, shout out Kevin. He was miserable during the making of this.
Oh my god! I didn't even see you watched it. Hold on, now I gotta look.
Now I have to look.
And it's like,
oh, you watched Almost Famous? Dude.
I did it. That one's good.
I love Almost Famous.
Gave She's All That 4 stars.
And you gave Interstellar and She's All That the same rating.
One of these is better than the other.
First, okay. I was not in a good emotional state this weekend. I'm still not. And then the other thing is, I don't care. I'm not bound by your cinema.
I don't care.
I will pass. I will tell Google to pick a number between 1 and 5, and that will be the rating. I don't care unless you actually like legitimately impress me with your movie. I don't care. It's gonna get like 3 or 4 stars.
Okay.
I'm just happy to be here.
Let's look at what else Allie has watched recently. She watched The French Dispatch.
Real.
She gave it 4 stars.
Love it. Love The French Dispatch.
She watched Serendipity, gave it 3 stars. I think that's a correct rating.
What is that?
Well, okay, I've been watching a lot of John Cusack movies, kind of on accident. Who is this weirdo? Why did we make him famous? Is he still famous?
I don't know.
Every movie I've seen him in.
Your review for Serendipity is so funny. It just says fine with a period.
Yeah. And then the movie she watched right before Serendipity was Wicked. And her review was just the
The poster for Good came out and everything, or one of them.
The ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so fucking bad. Yeah, well, it looks like something you'd find on Reddit. But I know that the stuff you'd find on Reddit is so much better than this.
Do those shitty, like, minimalist things. Those are way better than whatever crap you're putting.
This is disgusting. Anyways, Allie also watched The Parent Trap.
Real.
She watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Real. Love that one.
She watched High Fidelity.
Another John Cusack movie.
Okay. You're giving all of these movies 4 stars.
Except The Parent Trap, because that one's a 5. Like, again, unless you actually impress me with your film, it's gonna get 3 or 4 stars.
Okay.
Like,
So what in The Parent Trap specifically turns you to 5 star? Is it because there's 2 Lindsay Lohans? Is it like so intense?
There's 2 Lindsay Lohans.
How did they do it?
So by that logic, if we show you the 2 Army Hammers in The Social Network.
Oh, that one's been on my. I need to watch that.
We should watch The Social Network for this.
We should watch The Social Network.
Yeah, we should.
Good. I haven't watched that movie in like 5 years.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I love. You're giving like all these movies 4 stars and everything, and then The Apartment 2.5.
And that's because I disliked it so much that I had to give it less than 3.
Okay, interesting.
Anger. Oh, 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Just watched that. Didn't realize how gay that movie is. There's lovers.
Yeah.
And the funeral scene got me the second time I watched it. I was like, this is sad.
It's so
I watched it. Okay, so 4 Weddings and a Funeral, I watched on my flight back from Japan, and it was like nighttime, so everyone was sleeping. I had watched Sing Sing before that, and I saw through like almost like the entire second half. It's a beautiful movie, but everyone's sleeping, and I'm trying to like be quiet, and I'm like,
they kill off the gay like old man. Like, guys, one of us, I don't condone young marriage, but I need to go to a wedding so badly. It hurts me.
Girl, I'm trying.
What? Hello?
My work.
Oh, your man at work. That's right.
My work absolutely. Yes. I think he looks at me now. I've tried to stop staring at him from afar.
I think he looks at me.
Okay.
But one day you two are gonna like across the hall, across the room. Yeah. You're gonna make eye contact, and it's gonna be like the seas are parting and everything.
Allie's been sending him subliminal messages.
Subliminal
Love
messages.
me.
Well, it also just doesn't help that all of my coworkers know, and so like they'll catch me looking at him, and they're like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "This is bad."
Yeah.
It's bad.
So now it's totally
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah, because they'll go, "There goes Allie's man," and I'm like, "We cannot say this out loud.
Yeah.
I'm going to get reported for harassment or something."
HR is on me already.
Yes.
My bosses were reading the handbook, and they were like, "Allie, it says they're like, if you date him, like, it's totally fine because you're in different departments." And I was like, "Thanks, guys."
For some reason,
They double checked.
Well, they were already going through the handbook, and they got through to the dating section, and they were like, "It's clears," and I was like, "All right,
good girl." I thought for
okay."
hello. I thought
Thank
for
you,
a
Meg.
reason you said that you're good because you're a different woman. Like my brain went immediately to that, and I was like, "Oh, I'm a grown ass woman."
Because my haircut, that lady was like, "You're going through a big change."
I forgot about the hair. Sean Lennon. Sean Oko?
Sean
What?
Lennon.
Sean
Lennon.
Sean
It's
Lennon.
Lennon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sean.
Yes.
Freak.
Sean Lennon.
John Frank.
So I watched Sing Sing on the Plane, sobbed the entire way. So I was like, I have to watch something lighthearted now. So I put on 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
And
then I cried through the funeral.
it's not like it's like lying to you. There's
No.
4 weddings and a
And the
funeral.
And the funeral.
Yeah. Honestly, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is not the Hugh Grant rom-com that I would put on if I wanted to feel like better.
No.
know?
That's Notting
Well, it's 'cause-
Hill.
Notting
No,
Hill.
I get very sad at Notting Hill too.
I haven't seen that in like a couple of years. What happens in Notting Hill again?
No, nothing like no one like dies or maybe someone does die.
But it's like
No one
No, I don't
dies
think
in
they do.
Notting Hill. No one dies in
No one
Notting
dies.
Hill. I have to think about it for a second. It's just I find it very sad.
why?
You know?
What-
Like the miscommunication.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
And then
That's fair.
also that one scene of Hugh Grant just like walking through the market as the seasons change and he's all like sad and depressed. That gets me
Yeah.
Well,
really
you
sad.
you
Aw.
as an empath don't like seeing Hugh Grant upset.
exactly. Exactly. Empath is the last way I would describe myself, but sure.
No, 100%. But
Yeah. Yeah. I'd watch if I were to pick a Hugh Grant rom-com to cheer myself up. I'd pick Music and Lyrics with
Oh, I
Drew
haven't seen that
Barrymore.
one.
Oh.
I've never. I'm gonna add it to the watch list.
Yeah. It's not great, but it's fun.
That's all that
And no one
matters.
dies. Yeah.
We need to. I was thinking of doing this for a Brats episode, but one day, have you ever seen The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore?
Oh, I think I have, but I don't remember.
Because it's a little
have.
insane. It's a
Well, it's an Adam Sandler movie, so
well,
yeah.
but it's like one of the good ones. Like it's fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a anyway. Yes.
Yes.
I watched.
Also, I want to clarify. I watched The Parent Trap and Wicked at work this month, so that's why they're there. Because we put it on for.
The kiddos.
Okay.
That's good.
How did
The
the
kiddo.
kids like Wicked?
A lot of them are over it just because I think they've been watching it at home as well.
Okay.
A lot of the boys aren't into it. Some of the girls are.
The kids are cinephiles. They're all ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me
They're like
Godard.
they said the backlight. They're like Miss Allie. The backlighting is what's Sigma.
It's backlit and it looks like crap. I just don't
Yeah.
understand how the kids are like, I just don't understand how John M. Chu, like, directed. It's good.
Yeah,
good.
they don't
Teach
like
them
it.
young. Teach them young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach 'em art.
Well, alright. Let's wrap this up. It's been,
Okay.
we haven't even
That's all
talked
for
about the
today.
movie.
Wait, somebody was saying something before Emily, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna, I don't know, I was just looking at what I watched on Letterboxd. I watched Party Girl with Parker Posey. That shit, Fox. It was really good. It was fun. And the costumes, it's like, it's like Sex in the City. It's like, it's
Ooh.
very fun.
Okay, cool.
It's on Tubi. Tubi.
Wow.
Tubi and YouTube. Free YouTube movies are so good.
Tubi.
My Newsies review has 400 likes now.
Let's
oh
my
god! Letterboxd famous. Are you happy about that fact or sad?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna let it be.
Oh, my Almost Famous review got 2 likes. Thank you, Emily.
Hey.
One of them is you. The other one is some dude.
Some guy.
The last thing I watched was Swing Girls, and then Sing Sing, and then The Prince of Egypt. So I haven't watched a film, but I did finish rewatching all of BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yup.
Fun.
I remember you told me in your letter before I left to Japan.
Yes, so I'm feeling really fulfilled now.
Awesome. I need to rewatch BuzzFeed Unsolved. Right now in our letterboxd, Emily has the most movies watched this year, and then I'm actually second. I'm really proud of that. And then it's May.
My cinephile. My cinephile.
Yeah. And this is part of my application to be in the Oscars episode next year.
Well, you have to be part of our trials.
Yeah. You have to answer our riddles 3.
My riddles 3.
How
many movies am I at? Oh, I'm at 92 this year. That's not bad.
Yeah, you're at 90. I'm at 66.
Okay, I'm only at 52.
Fake cinephile. Fake cinephile.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
It's rough. It's employment. Employment sucks.
Yeah, because you're working full time now.
Yeah. Well, I'm also trying to like do a bunch of other things. Like I'm trying to read more.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to like finish researching for a video. And then I'm also just like knitting a lot. So I'm doing a lot of other things that I can't watch a movie at the same time, you know?
That's fair. What are you reading right now?
Yeah. Well, I just finished the new Hunger Games book.
Oh, I need to
Slay.
Yeah. That was a very good book. I wept at the end. I love you, Hunger Games. It's fantastic.
Beautiful.
And right now I just started reading that one John Lennon biography that I picked up on a whim.
Oh.
Yeah. I swear to God, I didn't go out of my way to look for this book. I swear to fucking God.
Everyone
in case
to know.
anyone is like doubting me, I was about to check out at the bookstore, and then I turned around and I saw it. And then I said, oh, this is going to be funny. And then I bought it.
Oh, this is going to be funny. For the bit. I'm going to read this for the bit. That's so funny.
I'm reading that now. I'm only like 30 pages in, so I can't say anything about it. But it's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Allie, what are you reading right now?
Okay. I haven't read a book. So this year I was like, I'm gonna read 2 books a month. That was my goal. I didn't read anything during the month of March. I bought this book that Barnes and Noble's recommended to me. I brought it up to my mom. She was like, that sounds really interesting can you buy it in Spanish? My mom started reading it. She was like, it's really good, but then she got busy, so she put it down. So I picked it up. It's called Chicano Frankenstein.
Yes.
But I have a really hard time reading in Spanish because it's just like it's more work like for my brain. So I got through chapter 1, which was I think 2 pages, and I haven't picked it up again.
Okay, yeah.
It's all good.
Yes.
It's on my nightstand, but I do need to go through it because I'm like, I think this is a really good book, and if I give it a chance, like I will have a good time and I will learn something, but I can't do it. I low-key, I'm like, I want to buy it in English just because like that will be easier for me, but then that would be giving up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
this could be a good way to like work out some muscles you haven't used.
Yeah,
Read
that's
it in
true.
a language you don't know, like German or something.
Just learn a
just
different
figure it
language.
out.
Learn a different
Yeah.
language. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have
Absolutely.
reading goals? Like, do you guys like set a number of books to read?
I
Okay.
used to,
No.
and then I realized how how much that hurt my reading, like my wanting to read, and I was like, fuck this. So I have a seasonal TBR kind of thing. I'm like, okay, winter, I want to read this amount of books. Not this amount of books, but like I want to read these books because they're kind of maybe like a wintry vibe, or I just want to read them right now. And I just actually picked out all my spring books. I'm actually reading, Allie, I'm reading Yellowface, your copy of Yellowface. That
Hey, wait, give that back.
I'm almost done. I think I'm like a little more than halfway done. I'm almost done. But that is a crazy book.
Isn't it wild?
I'm like,
I read it.
whoa.
I read it on a road trip to Mexico one time. I finished it in like so it like takes me 4 hours to get to my aunt's house in Mexico. I read it in like the whole trip because
It's a quick read. It's fast.
Quick read.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
it's
crazy.
so good,
Did I
and she is
annotate
so.
that one?
No, it's not annotated.
I know I didn't. Yeah.
But
isn't it also by R.F. Kuang?
It's by R.F. Kuang.
It
Who wrote
is my
Babel?
queen. She's
Babel.
dropping a new book.
I know.
In August.
Catabasis.
Catabasis.
Yes, I've heard
I
of
think
that.
it's
Emily, did you ever finish Babel?
I did. I finished it in 2023, actually.
Okay. You never told us that you finished it, so
Well, I
I've kind of
did.
just been assuming.
No.
And I really enjoyed
you
it.
didn't finish, you didn't finish. Was it The Secret History?
I never finished The Secret History.
Yes,
Because I
you
was
were
always listening to the audiobook of it. And then I just... sometimes I got annoyed listening to an audiobook because I would do it while driving, and I was like, I need to focus on driving and not like... but this whole thing.
You need to focus on driving.
And you know what? And it's preferable that I focus on driving.
Yeah.
I have a
Yellowface
copy
is
if
crazy.
you want to borrow it after you give me back.
I
Yellowface.
have a copy of The Secret History. I got it at like Costco or something. But because it's on sale. So I have it, and it'll be for the fall. It'll be a fall time book. Right now,
Perfect.
I'm reading Yellowface. That shit, it is wild what is happening. And it's really
Good.
It's so good because she's so evil. Like she's like, but she doesn't she's so evil and racist, and she doesn't realize it. And it's like, oh my god.
May, have you read it? You should read Yellowface.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I have not read it yet.
And then I'm reading next. I bought the Vampire Lestat because I gotta get
you
ready.
finally got it.
Yeah,
I found it.
Nice.
Apparently, this is one of the good books. Interview with the Vampire book sucked. I was like, oh, this is hard to read. But apparently that one's good.
I need to wander the aisles of Barnes and Nobles. I think that would be good for my soul. I have a premium membership I pay for every year.
Yeah.
And I use it once a year.
Which is a waste.
It is a waste.
Yeah.
It's a waste.
I need to go get my free tote bag. I haven't gotten one for this year.
Ooh. Yeah. I need to read all of my books that I haven't read yet on my TBR. And like I don't like set a TBR like Emily. I'm not like I'm going to read these books for these seasons because genuinely my brain can't wrap around like associating a season with a book. I go off of like energy alone, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell myself I need to like read most of my TBR before I get a new book. Because I also just like bought like 5 new books at once recently.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, but it's so damaging to me. I also need to like I know. I also need to add all of the books to the bookshelf, but that means like taking apart my entire bookshelf.
Oh, because you do that insane system that makes no fucking sense. Well, it makes sense, but it's crazy.
It's not. It's not crazy.
Dewey Decimal System.
No, it's not the Dewey Decimal System. That's weird.
What is the system? I hadn't heard about this.
My system is that I organize my books all by like publication year.
Okay, freak.
Because
yeah, it's a freakish thing.
no, it's not.
Actually, no, sorry, I said that to be funny. It's actually like that's pretty organized and normal.
No, it's not normal. Not normal at all.
No. Well, okay, because here's the thing. I've tried organizing my books by color. The worst way to organize.
That is the worst way.
books.
It looks nice, but
Genuinely
it's the worst.
way. It's so fugly. I've tried organizing it by genre. I cannot. I get too in my head about the genres, so I'm indecisive about that. I've tried doing it alphabetically by title. That was immediately bad. I tried doing it alphabetically by author. That worked for a while. The problem is that I don't remember the names of most of the authors. So I
They're
end
on
up
the
just
cover. What are you talking about?
No, I know, but like if I'm like thinking of a book and I'm like, oh, maybe I should like read this book, I'll remember the title, but I won't like remember the name.
Girl,
so I would immediately go looking for the title, but like I can't find it, you know. But the thing with my brain is that I remember like generally when a book was published, so that's why this system works for me.
Okay, that's okay. That works. You could do. I watched High Fidelity with John Cusack, Freak, and
Freak John Cusack.
Freak John
Is it Cusack or Cusack?
I don't give a shit.
I don't. Who cares? He's a freak.
His character is really into music. He's got like thousands of like albums and records and whatever. At some point in the movie, he organizes them biographically. So I guess like when an album impacted him most in his life or something.
That's awful. That's an awful way.
Psychotic.
That is psychotic.
That is genuinely psychotic.
It's
also,
insane.
did you guys watch the TV show reboot of High Fidelity with Zoe Kravitz?
I have not, but I know what you're talking about.
Yes, it's a very good show. I only watched it once when it came out, but it was very good.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. All right.
How do you organize your books, Allie?
Yeah.
What freak way do you do it?
You're gonna love this. I put them on the shelf.
And then that's it?
They're not organized. They just kind of go wherever they fit because I have so many and I have limited space.
Yes, I see.
Yeah. I have one shelf going above my closet. It's on my Bookstagram. But I can't reach it, and so now there's books on the floor because I just can't reach the shelf.
Oh my god, get a stepladder. Like
I usually get one.
No. Or don't. Just
Or
don't.
I'll show you.
I had a chair, but yeah. Oh well, you have that nice little like under.
I have my under.
Yeah, you have the nook.
I have the book nook. So okay. So it's kind of I have a lot of books that I don't fit.
Right.
So
yes,
it's mainly series are at the top, and then it's contemporary nonfiction kind of anything, and then fantasy, and then miscellaneous in school, and then the stacks are just things I haven't put away. And then there's
you do
the stacks and the
general genre,
and then the stacks over here in the back and in there, that's contemporary I've read, and then that's fantasy I've read. That doesn't fit into series.
Well, I also, if I have like series in my bookshelf, I'll put all of the books in the series together, and I'll just organize
they
them
have
by
to go
when
together.
and I just put them in the order of like when the first one was published. But then my Harry Potter books and all of my Percy Jackson books are just completely separate from like the order of the bookshelf. So I have all of my Harry Potter books at the bottom of the shelf to just like weigh it out because they're heavy as fuck, and I need something to like weigh down the bookshelf so I don't fucking die in the middle of the night. And then I have all of my Percy Jackson books just like on like, because I have a bookshelf, and then my dad built me like a window seat or whatever with like shelves under
That's
it.
nice.
And so I just put the Percy Jackson books in those like window seat shelves, mainly because I have like 20 fucking Percy Jackson
No,
books.
yeah, there's like hundreds.
Yeah.
Like
There's
You
millions
have,
of
it's
them,
Percy
and
Jackson and Heroes of Olympus, and then whatever.
and it's still
yeah,
happening.
I have.
I was
They're
still
still
happening.
happening, and I'm still buying them. So, regardless of whether or not they're good, the last book sucked. So,
What was the last? The Percy Jackson one or the Nico
the
one?
last Percy Jackson one, I don't remember what it was called, but it was bad.
It was the one you got me for my birthday, which is here somewhere.
No, it wasn't that one. That
No?
one was good.
So the one
That
after
was-
that?
The one after, it's the second one
the
in
second
the
one in
new
that series.
trilogy.
I didn't even know that came out.
Yeah.
It did. It came out in last fall.
It came out in the fall, I think. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't even know where it is on the shelf. Whatever. Actually, I don't even think it's on the shelf. It might be on the floor.
Mine's on the floor. Oh, twinsies.
Twinsies.
Twinsies. Okay. We have to talk about the movie.
Okay.
In a full hour.
Yeah. So, we watched Swing Girls. It's a Japanese movie that came out in 2004. You're going to love this. It was released on September 11th, 2004. The director is...
Hello.
No.
Never forget. Never forget Swing Girls.
Never forget Swing Girls. The director's name is Shinobu Yaguchi. I'm so sorry to the people of Japan, but the names will be butchered. I don't know the names of the characters in the movie.
I also don't.
I also don't know them. Do they have names?
Yeah. Dude,
I was
know
actually
one
this
of
is like
the girls is named Yoshi.
Yeah. Yes.
I remember that, but I don't remember anyone else's names.
No.
This is like my third or fourth time watching this movie. I don't think they really say them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm so sorry, but they just confirmed who's gonna play the Beatles in all the biopics. It's
Alright,
exactly
Beatles
who we thought it was. It's
Oh.
Paul Mescal as Paul McCartney. Harris
No.
Dickinson is John Lennon. Joseph
No.
Quinn is George Harrison. And Perry Keoghan is Ringo.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Why do they have two Irishmen playing British?
You
They
know,
don't want to do that.
they gotta say we're sorry. They gotta...
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
May, who would have you casted as the Beatles?
Not them.
Us.
Not them. Us.
I would have flown to Liverpool and I would have walked the streets of Liverpool
When,
and
like,
I would have said, "Hey, random kid, do you want to play a Beatle?"
A Beatle.
A Beatle.
Actually,
No.
do you know the Beatles?
What?
That's the first
Oh, there's
question.
a first look of all of them together.
Oh, they brought them together.
I'm actually gonna kill my. Do you think?
No.
How do I want to
don't.
word this
I tried to
question?
Oh, I'm worried.
Well, no. It's just like, do you think that they're gonna make John Lennon gay?
No. I feel these movies are gonna be so bad. They're gonna slander any of the history that we think is actually fun. Yeah, of course they're gonna make them straight. Their estate is gonna be like, no.
No.
Yeah, Yoko Ono is putting a stop to the allegations.
Yoko is the
Even-
number one supporter of the John Lennon is gay campaign.
Is she?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I love you.
Okay, thank you.
This is so upsetting. I'm most angry about Joseph Quinn being George Harrison. That's actually the worst casting I've ever heard of in my life.
Twitter
Isn't he
school of
Australian?
casting.
It's so bad.
Joseph Quinn. He's Australian, is he not?
No, he's
English.
British.
He's British. The other one is Australian.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's two. No, yeah. Harris Dickinson's Australian?
No, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Okay. We have
The
to
guy
talk
who-
about the movie, guys.
I know, I'm sorry. It just came up on... I was checking something and it came up and I was like,
No,
oh
Twitter.
god. Anyway,
That's
Swing
not a
Girls,
movie.
9/11. Keep
Yes.
going.
Yes. We don't know any of the names. I will try my best, but I also didn't take note because it's such like a good movie. Very,
Mhm.
it's a good movie.
It's very
Very
fun.
calm. You don't gotta
Yeah.
use a lot of brain cells
Was
to
I
enjoy it. No.
traumatized? A little. But I have my
And
own personal experiences
you
with
have your own
jazz
personal
bands.
I thought you would be traumatized.
I
I
was.
thought, is this a
You
good
know,
movie for Emily to watch?
and I actually
No.
played a lot of the songs they played in that, and I was.
Oh
Well, they
no.
play all the
They play
classics.
classics.
They
Yeah.
play all the ones that everyone knows. But the director, Shinobu Yoguchi, he specializes kind of like coming of age, feel good, zero to hero films. So like that's what he does. And this one's great. This one did so good that when it came out, it ranked 8th at the Japanese box office. It won 7 prizes at the 28th annual Japan Academy Prize, which I'm guessing is kind of like their Oscars, maybe. But it won most popular film that year, and it won newcomer of the year. I
Nice.
don't know who the I don't know who the
Hey.
newcomer is, but
I think
it
it was
won.
the main girl because I was like looking at the
Oh,
letterboxd of people
uh,
and I looked at the cast and I think it said in her bio she got newcomer.
oh, awesome. Yeah, well, she's
Okay,
really
good
good.
for her.
She plays the saxophone in this movie, which is the only way I can differentiate them is
Their
the
Yeah.
instruments
instrument,
that they play.
Yeah.
their instrument and their haircut.
And their haircut. So,
I could barely tell
yes.
any of them apart because I was
And
I
you
was watching this on like YouTube. I found a YouTube
Yes.
stream, but it
Yeah,
was
there's
genuinely like ass quality.
yeah.
Could not
The
see
Internet
anything.
Archive one isn't like too much better, but it's what we got. Well, actually, Emily got me the DVD of this movie.
I did.
I found it on Criterion
I found it at a
for my birthday.
library book sale for like
Oh,
25
different.
cents. And I was all,
Hey.
Allie likes this movie. I'll get it for Allie.
Oh, here it is. Pause. Ugh, I have to dig it from the rummage. There it is. It's really bright, but there it is. Yeah.
Because I was
I
like,
haven't-
you never see this. You will never see this.
No. I was so surprised great gift, by the way. But yeah, I was so surprised because I'm like, who's putting this out on DVD in the US?
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. It's a library.
Mhm.
And then
The library.
I got East of Eden in Korean
Yes.
on accident.
Period. And
Uh,
now you know Korean. Now you know all of East of Eden in Korean.
In Korean. I
The
looked at
book
it.
or the movie?
The movie. I got it. I was like, ooh, East of Eden for 25 cents. I'll take it. And then I looked, and the whole thing's in Korean. It's dubbed over. It's the American film. James Dean is speaking Korean to me.
Nice. Okay.
James Dean did a whole he did a whole separate shoot of East of Eden in Korean.
Yeah.
They were like, well, we have to cast someone now. We have to go to Korea.
He's
and
all,
James
no,
Dean
no.
said, do not worry.
Yeah.
It's
The guy
like
speak
when
Korean.
it's like when they did Dracula in the 30s, and at night they filmed Spanish Dracula and everything. It's the night version. It's Korean.
Korean. Yeah. The story in the movie is loosely based on a real high school girls band that played jazz. The director found out about them and how like their band program was struggling, and he like not hunted down, but he like traced he like found the actual group of girls that like and that he like had heard about in the, I don't know, newspaper or something, and he thought it was just so interesting to see these like schoolgirls with these like bobs or whatever just like flying through jazz, and he was like, that's impressive. And then now we have swing girls.
Everyone in
Nice.
this movie, it's like they're hearing music for the first time.
Yeah.
They're
And
like,
that's-
jazz? What is this jazz? I'm like,
I think part of it is that they're just like young and jazz is considered old. Also, they don't like play instruments or music. I don't know. It's part of them like discovering this passion
Yeah.
for jazz. Yeah. But it's very fun. So Swing Girls is about these girls. They are in summer school. They're taking remedial math classes.
Me too.
And the marching band of the school, they go off to play for like a baseball game, but they don't have their lunches, and so the girls, obviously, they're trying to get out of this math class because who's taking math classes during the summer? Nobody wants to. I've done that. It sucks.
It's so bad.
Have you guys done that?
Yeah. My parents
Okay.
put me in a math program the summer before high school so that I could get ahead in math, like a nerd. So yeah, I did that.
I didn't do math. I did something else. I can't remember. But my mom was like, "You need as much time figuring out math as you can during. You can't be getting these like 6 weeks of a class, because you will die." She's like, "You are so bad at this."
I wrote in my notes that I think that forcing a kid to take a summer class is like the best punishment you could possibly give them.
It really is.
It's without like physically hurting them, without like mentally scarring them. It's the greatest punishment known to man, I think.
Yeah, because it's the psychological torture.
Yeah. I've never been in summer classes, so.
No. I sobbed every day of that summer because I was like begging my mom to take me out of it because I was struggling so bad with the math, and it was like a fast-paced program, and I could not keep up, and I had no clue what I was doing. And I did end up like finishing math early in high school because of it, because I was like a year ahead of everyone else or something.
Yeah, but you were still struggling.
But I was still struggling. Yeah, well, I did honors math my freshman year, and then my counselor was like, "So we're doing honors math next year, right?" And I was like, "No, girl, that's it." I was like, "You have to put me back in the regular ones."
I was in the lowest math classes my entire career of school. They were like, "Girl, you are bad at this," and I was like, "I know." Recently, an 85-year-old man did math quicker than I did at work, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't do that."
I was also in the lowest math classes all the time.
You took,
but I just didn't want to be in the higher ones.
I've never taken calculus. No.
Oh, dude, I took calculus, or it wasn't calculus. I took pre-calc our freshman year of college during that very first quarter.
We were all online.
I don't know why I decided, and it was also at 8 a.m. every single day. I don't know why I decided to take pre-calc.
I took stats like a real person, because I was like, at least statistics is like applicable.
No. I took, because I had already taken stats, and I was like, I don't need to take stats again. I got it in my brain. I don't, actually. It left. But who fucking cares?
And who cares if you need it? You do it again. Get it done quicker.
Look, man, I was like, maybe I should try pre-calc, and then I did, and I didn't learn anything. I got a C- in that class.
Hey, that passes, though.
It's still passing.
Do you guys remember we had to take college? We had to take that test before we started school to see what level of math we were at.
Yes.
I got, I think, like a 0 or a 1. So I had to do my first semester in college, which was online. I did math 75, which is algebra. That's basic algebra.
I had to do that too. I forgot about
Somehow I scored a 3 on that math test, which is how I got pre-calc. But like, that's a fluke. I can't do math.
Math is so hard. Not to like shout out to like women in STEM. God bless you, but I am a stereotype. I cannot do math for the life of me.
All of those numbers.
I can do so. Guys, I'm around kids all day. I feel so smart when I can do division and they can't.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here's long division.
And I know how to do it. It makes me feel so good. But once they start getting into algebra. Oh, and also they change how they teach math all the time.
Yeah.
So the kids are like, the kids will be like, well, my teacher told me I have to do it this way. And I'm like, do you know how to carry a 1? I'm like, what are we doing?
And then, like, they do like grouping stuff now. Yeah, somebody was explaining it to me, and I was just like, "What the hell?"
It doesn't
Just
make any
figure it out.
sense.
Just figure.
Yeah, just figure it out.
I never did summer. I don't think I ever did like a summer class, but I was in marching band all of high school, and so the entire summer you have practices. At least for us was on Thursdays, and then the last 2 weeks of the summer was band camp.
Oh no.
Which is so evil. It is an evil premise. It is an evil institution. It is an evil everything. I hate. Band is evil. That was my review. I was like, glad for everyone in this movie, but jazz band will not save you. Just
yeah, I know. I'm so sorry to you because I was like, Emily's not gonna like this movie, but
I did like it. It's cute.
Yeah,
but
it's good. It's
freaking
just
out.
Emily's experiencing trauma.
Yeah,
I'll get the trumpet back out, everyone.
Okay, and I need to get my viola back out. I need to do that. I miss doing music. Anyways, they're trying to get out of math.
My violin.
Your violin, guys. Let's start a band. I was talking to Jonathan about this.
Oh no!
Because like we need to start horchata.
Isn't it? And I'm the white one. But there was something there.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Jonathan, I also wrote this in my notes that I forgot to send to the group chat
to talk about Jonathan.
But I wrote that you know how like for like 20 minutes of the movie it's just like the 4 girls and then the one guy.
The one guy.
That's Jonathan.
I said like in another life, this is the 4 of us with Jonathan.
It kinda is, honestly. In another life.
In another life. Oh.
In another life, we're all in a jazz band together. Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Here's a not high school. I was in middle school jazz band as well. I played trumpet then. And we were at Disneyland performing for their concert series they do with all the like elementary school, not elementary, middle school and high schools. And I got so ill the day of, I almost threw up on stage.
No.
And I had to rush out of the bathroom and to the bathroom and throw up into the door. It was so bad, guys. And then I was fine.
Well, you just had to get it out of your system.
It happens. But I was like, man, during the performance.
That's a fear I had. I was like, what if I have to sneeze while I'm performing? But like, it never happens. You don't have to sneeze while you're performing.
You don't think about it.
Yeah. Okay, they're trying to get out of the math class. The band goes to play at a baseball game. They need someone to go deliver the lunches for the marching they're not a marching band, for the band. And these girls are like, well, we'll go deliver them. And they eat one of the lunches. The lunches get dragged through the mud. They get washed in like some river. And the band gets their lunches and they just somehow get food poisoning. We're not exactly sure how, but
what do you mean somehow gets food poisoning?
I was trying to do a joke, but all right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
For the bit.
But yeah, they give the band food poisoning on accident. I don't think they really meant to. They're not evil.
Kill.
And so the band is out of commission, and so now these girls have to step in and learn music, and that's how we get swing girls. They fall in love with music. They like burn down the grocery store trying to save up money to buy their own instruments.
They create an alcohol fire or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, the rich girls leave them.
Yeah.
The rich girl. Well, they got their salaries and they went to go spend it on like expensive bags and clothes and stuff like that.
But I feel like it was only like the 4 main girls that really liked music.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the girls were like
just followers
hopping on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're second and third chairs.
Yeah. What are y'all's thoughts? What are your favorite parts? What did you think? I found this movie on accident through Instagram Reels because it kept popping up and people said it was good, and so I watched it and I think it's fantastic and everyone should
Yeah.
watch it. It's beautiful. But yes, your thoughts.
Yes. I thought it was a very good movie. I liked the part when they were like learning how to play music, or not
Mhm.
even like the first time before the band comes back. I also liked that they didn't think that the band would recover from their food poisoning
Yeah,
in like
Mhm.
2 days.
death. They literally were
Kind of,
like, this is it for them. The
okay,
end
so
is
they're dead.
nigh.
We
Mhm.
have to replace them.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought that was
that's what
funny.
that feels like when you have food poisoning. You're
Well,
like,
yeah.
I
That's
will
true.
and
That's
I
what it
will
feels
die.
like. But yeah, I liked all of like the little montages. I thought it was fun. I liked that there was no romance, and if there was, then I didn't care
No.
for it.
Yeah.
I thought it was lovely.
It's a lovely movie.
It's
Yes. Emily,
cute.
but personal biases aside, yeah.
I know it's a very cute movie and it's very fun. Freaking
Yeah.
out. No,
It's
it's a cute movie. I enjoyed how silly it was because it's very silly and it's very
very
like
silly.
whimsical.
It is in a way. I think one of the funniest scenes in the entire movie is when the girls, well, they're trying to save up money to buy instruments, and so they go into the woods to find
Yes.
these like mushrooms, and they get chased by like a boar and stuff. There's a very funny line where the guy is like, "Well, why do I have to be out here?" And they're like, "Well, we can't be out here in the woods alone because we're girls." And one of them goes,
Hmm.
"I'm definitely pervert bait."
I'm
It's funny.
definitely. That's good. It's
Yes,
fun.
it's
Yeah.
very good.
It's silly. And then there's like a whole sequence. Oh, so more band trauma as well. Uh we my first marching band show was all surrounded by the song What a Wonderful World. And
Yes.
so
Which is the
song
song that plays when they get chased by the boar.
yeah, and so hearing that in this context, I was like, "Oh God, it's all coming back." Fun fact: I didn't know how to play piano at that point, and they put me on piano. They put me on synth,
Oh,
and so what I would do is I would just what my captain and I would do would just turn down my volume and make me pretend I was playing.
Oh my God.
It was
no.
I don't know how we got away with it. But I did it for an entire season.
Okay. It
It's
would be
funny.
funny if you didn't get away with it, but they just let you do it.
They
Hey,
just pretended.
It's funny.
listen,
Everybody knew.
band is over. I don't care about it anymore. I'm just working it out in therapy now. But yeah, no, it was funny and silly and cute and happy.
Silly and cute.
Mhm.
Yes. Most of the actresses didn't know how to play instruments, and so when they got casted, they went through intense music school at Yamaha Music School, which I think is the school that the dude that helps them
Yeah.
goes to.
And he
I
gets
Yeah.
saw the sign.
ridiculed by a child. He
Yo,
gets
Yeah.
fucking decimated.
it's so funny to me that he doesn't just come clean and is like, "Well, I don't know how to play anything." He's just like a fan, and he gets dragged into this.
Yeah.
It's very funny. And also there's a live performance at the end because they magically get put into the competition that they had. Is it a competition, like a performance thing that they like signed up for, but then they
Yeah.
didn't get a spot because the main girl
And I
doesn't.
have
Yes.
issues. Diabolical what the girl does. I know she's like embarrassed or what and everything about, not getting in. But
Yeah.
having them make costumes go
Yeah.
to the venue without telling
You
them,
have
"Hey
to-
guys, we don't
Yeah.
have a spot,"
You have
is
to
evil.
tell everybody at least before they get on the train.
And yeah, I was like, "This is evil."
Yeah.
They bought
like what
tickets.
the
They
hell?
invited family members and like friends and lovers. Those two emo chicks have the lovers.
Yeah.
Their ex-boyfriends who run the
The
like
junkyard.
junkyard.
Yeah.
Children.
I was like, this is, oh yeah, diabolical. What that girl.
She brings it up while the other guy is going to confess to her, and yeah,
And then
interrupts the confession.
And everyone's all, she's falling in love, and he's all, oh, or whatever. And he's
And
all
then he
plucked.
goes and tells everybody, which is very nice of him. And then I find they get over it like pretty quickly, and then they jump into the what is it, A train or whatever.
Yeah,
I think they get over it too quickly.
Yeah, I would be pissed. I'd be like, what the hell?
Pissed off.
Also, in Japan, it's considered bad manners to play like music out loud, which first of all, okay, fine, the band is playing. There's a guy on there with a full radio.
He's like listening like this. And
Full radio.
Fucks
I want to know his his thoughts when the band then starts playing the song on his radio. Did he like it? Was it too loud?
Does he think it? He's like, oh, my radio's working, and he's still holding it up and everything.
Yeah. I also like that they got that one girl's family to sponsor them.
The gynecologist.
They got this.
The gynecologist.
They got a sponsor, and she didn't even bother to tell them that they actually were not going to this competition.
Yeah.
Where did that money go?
That's what
I guess into the uniform.
Saying. I was like, evil is money laundering is actually happening. Tax evasion or whatever.
The performance at the end actually, besides like the few like character people that were in the audience, it was mostly like a live audience of just like people that they got off the street or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but they got to hear, and then the director was like, "This is actually better than I thought it was gonna go," because they all enjoyed the music.
Yeah, it was really good. Their last performance was really good.
Yeah, they go hard.
They go hard. It was longer than I thought it would be, but it was quite good.
Just like a full concert at the end, which I think is cute. Like it's like you get a little concert movie.
Not typical of like a band like competition and everything. Yeah. And also they like everyone's like laughing at them because they, got there late and everything or whatever. I don't know if I would laugh at them. I'd be like, good for you for getting there, even though,
Yeah.
People are so rude.
I think it's just because they like looked very frazzled when they got there, but like like they were stuck on a train, and also they just found out that they're actually in the competition.
Yeah, and they say that at the like announcer guy says that and everything, so you'd think people be like, wow, good for them.
Yeah, like, you're here, they made it. Nope. Also, I liked that the train had to stop because it was snowing so hard or whatever, and the girls are like, well, we're gonna get off, we're gonna go walk, and he's in the bus. The train conductor's like, there's no way, we cannot clear a path, and then the bus pulls up.
Yeah, out of some miracle. Yeah, the bus is there.
Surely the bus isn't going anywhere either.
Yeah.
No, but it did. It got there, and then it got them to the venue.
The power of public transport.
There's a lot of like there's a lot of cute or funny little moments like that where like it's almost like a plot hole where they're like, well, this shouldn't be this isn't how things work, but it has to work because if not, then the movie doesn't go forward.
Yeah, we can't do this anymore.
The movie ends. It's done.
Yeah. Also, to promote the movie, the girls actually went around Japan and like performed.
Oh wow!
So like they got those beats down. They know it.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Daisy Jones and the Six, eat your heart out.
Well, that was May's
never be Swing Girls. Swing Girls could Daisy Jones and the Six. Daisy Jones and the Six could never do Swing Girls.
No, exactly.
Yeah, if you guys like this movie, I recommend checking out Linda, 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 which is another Japanese movie. It's so good. It's actually the movie that the Linda Lindas, which are like a all-girl punk group, they're like 12. They're not 12. They're like in high school now. But they got their name off that movie, and it's really good. Yeah.
Nice.
I recommend that.
Isn't this that band that you were listening to and you told me about?
Yes.
Okay.
The Lindas, I wanted to go see them. I'm not gonna be able to. I'll catch them next time. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah. But the movie is what I believe is what they got their name off of. And it's based off a different Japanese song called Linda Linda that they sing a lot in the
Oh.
movie Linda Linda Linda. So
Okay.
everybody check that out. I'll
Who is
drop the
this
link in.
mysterious Linda?
I don't know, but the lyrics the lyrics go something like beauty like a rat or something like that. Hold on.
Yes.
Beauty like a rat?
I think it's the Blue Hearts. But the girls in that movie also, like, they went around Japan performing, and they were
Oh.
they were a thing. Like that's how
Okay.
they promote it. Do, 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 do. I just need the lyric. They're giving me the lyrics in Japanese. Oh, just like it. So the first lyric is just like a rat. I want to become beautiful because you have a beauty that cannot be photographed.
Just like a
They're
rat.
beautiful lyrics.
Just like a
rat.
rat.
Just like
They're
a rat.
beautiful lyrics. The song goes hard. Yes, I don't have anything else to say about this movie. I feel like we spent like 10 minutes talking about it, but it's a great movie. It's very slow. Like the plot is not complicated. If you have zero brain cells and you want to watch something nice and comforting, watch Swing Girls. And you get to listen to some nice jazz.
It's
some
true.
big band.
Big band jazz.
It's great. Big band jazz. My favorite kind of jazz. Swing jazz.
Ooh.
Or I guess swing is the dance. Whatever. And bring back swing dancing.
Okay.
You
There's
can
literally,
go
like, full
swing
competition.
dancing, actually.
You can go.
That's a thing.
Wow.
All right. And that's all you
Excellent.
get.
All
That's
right,
all
cool.
you get.
It's okay. Emily has to re-edit 2 episodes plus edit this one. So the shorter, the better.
Awesome. And you're welcome. That's my gift to you
And
this
I thank
week.
you for it.
You're welcome. All right, everyone. We will catch you next week. It's Sarah's pick. She has not picked the movie, so it'll be a surprise for everybody.
She's also like dying right now.
Yeah,
So.
She's
Sarah
also, like,
is
terribly
patient
ill.
0. For every disease known to man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like we should have just made like a Sarah diseases bingo card with this last one.
Good idea.
That's so funny. A bingo card of what's. I want to give Sarah has mono, and I want to give her a big smooch, but I can't. I'm being restrained.
I like that she sent the message where she was like, I'm not contagious as long as we don't share food or drinks or kisses or whatever. And like, girl, I love you. I don't want you near me.
Yeah. I also love that she's been having these mono symptoms for like months
and has never but the thing is she's been to urgent care multiple times. You'd think someone would be like, wait a minute.
I also think the first time she self-diagnosed herself was with mono.
Yeah, she knows. She's in tune.
She knows. And then she got gaslit by the doctors.
Happens. It's bad. Medical malpractice.
Urgent care is not urgent, and neither do they care.
It's a
lawless
place.
It's awful. When I like lost my voice and I had to go, I went to urgent care and I waited there for 2 hours, and the doctor walked in and said, "Hey, what's going on?" Because I had tested negative for both strep and COVID, and I was like, "I don't know what's going on. Why don't you tell me?
You have to tell me.
This is your job.
I am ill. I am ill, and that's all I know, and I need specifics. I hope,
I'm not.
Going back to Social Network, I hope he was walking in like Andrew Garfield at the party.
Yeah. Urgent care is a godless place.
It's lawless.
My dad worked in urgent care for like 10 years, and he hated every second of it.
Good. It's evil.
So evil.
It's bad. It's so bad.
Oh.
Yeah. But they're not gonna diagnose you with anything. They're just kind of there to be like, hey.
Yeah. Everyone send your thoughts and prayers Sarah's way.
Sarah.
I think she needs them.
She's not. She said her skin feels like poison ivy, which is not a good thing to have.
Great. Not great at all.
Also, that means that she's had poison ivy before?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Add that to the bingo card.
So next week is Sarah. We'll see what happens. Who knows?
Hopefully she's
Or
here.
maybe this is the end of the podcast.
Maybe the end is nigh. We all
The end is nigh.
We all are going through our own ailments and illnesses and pains and sufferings.
Our own trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome, guys. It's super cool.
I love life.
I love living life. I love being alive.
Having so much fun.
Having so much
I got paid
fun.
this week though.
I also got
there's
paid
that.
today, so
Oh,
I need to
awesome.
send in my
There's that.
the things are looking
time
up.
sheet.
Yeah.
Girl, send in your timesheet. I need to crochet something. I need to brain off hook in hand.
Yeah. I need to do my budget spreadsheet for this paycheck.
Okay.
I need to balance my checkbook. These are the adults. These.
Well, okay. I don't know. We could end the episode and then I'll ask this question.
No.
Okay.
I want it live. I want.
Well, I was just gonna ask you what the fuck balancing a checkbook means.
It means
I
I
also
have a
don't know.
certain amount, and it just double checks that all the purchase. I know what purchases I'm making, and that they're mine, and that it's all good. Money's good.
This sounds fake.
My mom told me to do it. She gave me a checkbook and went, "You have to do this."
That
Okay.
is.
Every
your
time
parents
I
are at
do
an
it-
age where you would do that.
Every time I
Yeah.
do it, I'm all, "Yep, it's all good."
Yeah. Damn, I just like look through my transactions and I'm like, if I don't recognize this one, it's probably not me.
Yeah, I think that's the new way to do it. But my mom's
Yeah.
all, no. You need to balance the checkbook. And then she's like, sometimes I'm off a little bit, but it's okay. I'm like, how?
That
No.
shouldn't be okay then.
When I did that in accounting class, I got an F. When I was off a couple dollars, I would get reprimanded. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
my
teacher
mom's
was
all, if
mean.
you're off like about $50, it's no big deal. And I'm like, girl, no.
$50.
That's bad.
That's a significant
I'm not.
amount.
I'm not off by $50. I need you all to know that. I'm on the money each time.
That's interesting. No, my accounting teacher was or professor, I should say. She had like worked in the industry for a very long time, and then she had a nervous breakdown, so she went back to get her PhD in accounting.
Oh, that's
She
a
got,
sad
like-
doctor accounting. That's so sad.
I think
Wait,
she has a
she
PhD
had
in
a
accounting.
nervous breakdown, so the way she decided to rectify that was getting her PhD.
Okay, it was not a nervous breakdown. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Her company went under in a very because they were doing illegal things,
Oh
and we were
my
like, "Hey," like it was like a major corporation, and we were like, "Professor, were you threatened?" And she was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
That's
But we were like, she was like, "Yeah, to this day, like there are people who like if I say something, bad things
There's a sniper
Oh,
on her. A
nice.
red dot appears on her
Yeah.
forehead. Take the shot.
But yeah,
someone
like
tracking her at all times.
if you turned in an assignment and the thing wasn't like correct, like if the thing wasn't balanced, she would just be like, your company just went under. And I was like, what?
You fucking destroyed the livelihoods of millions of people.
That's how she treated it. So for your mom to be like, yeah, it's off $50, but that's fine.
And
She's
it's
not
okay.
worth
I
it,
also
Mom, and
think
you know.
it's insane. Like, I'm like, girl, no. She's like, as long as it's within the 100.
No.
Girl, no. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah, that's the episode. Thank you all for being here today. I hope you're all doing well. Follow us.
The Brats
Follow
are.
us on. the Brats are. Follow us on Instagram, Brats in the Back Row. We are on Spotify and YouTube, Brats in the Back Row. We're still on TikTok, as long as TikTok is around, Brats Pod.
Yes.
And shoot us a little Gmail. Tell us what's going on in your life.
A
We're
little
Brats in the Back Row.
A little Gmail. Fucking boomer ass sentence. Shoot me
a little Gmail. What? Alright, Grandpa.
Okay, time to go to bed now, Grandpa.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.